Well, this is the Teletone TV305, and I initially got this as a project thinking that I would either convert parts of it into a tube amp like an old Fender Princeton, maybe a Harvard model, something like that, or I could possibly use the television tube as some form of an oscilloscope. And the most ambitious project is actually to combine both of those and have a combination guitar amp with a built-in oscilloscope, just because I thought that would be cool. So in this second video, I've gone through and I've pulled all the tubes out, and I've gone through one by one using the old Knight 600 tube tester over there. I went through all of the octal tubes and then started on the miniature tubes. There was only one 9-pin 12AU7. It tested okay, but when I got to the miniature 7-pin tubes, a lot of those came out either bad or half bad. And it turns out that a socket in the tube tester was going bad. So I wound up trading that out. Anyhow, so after getting the tube tester back up and running, I went through and tested all the tubes again, and it turns out that I've only got 3 tubes in the old TV here that were really so bad that they needed to be replaced. One was this 5U4GA rectifier tube. I've removed the glass and all of the electronics stuff because I had thought I would build this into a solid state version. And I opted not to do that because I found one that was used and tested as good enough for about $11 or so. And I'm waiting on that to arrive. But the other two tubes were both the same type. This is a 6AL5. It's a dual diode tube, and it's used in the FM demodulation for the horizontal and vertical signals of the television picture. So it wasn't crucial that I had these, because to build an oscilloscope, I'm not sure I'm going to need any of that stuff at all. But in order to try to get the TV working first, just to have a picture of static, I wanted to make sure everything was working as good as I possibly could. So I'm waiting on those tubes to arrive now so I can put them into the TV chassis and test the whole thing out. Looks like we've got our replacement tubes for the television. I guess I should test these before I put them in, just to make sure that they're fully functional. All right, good looking tube. Pull the tester out and give these a check before we put them in. Okay, 6AL5, 6323 714. Definitely good. So not quite as good as the first one, but good still. Okay, so kind of weak. All right, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. So let's put these in. All right, full complement of tubes are in place. All right, moment of truth. Got the dim bulb tester here. It's plugged in. Got the TV plugged into this. One thing that's interesting is before, the switch here on the back of this volume knob, that wasn't working. And in the course of testing all this stuff and trading things out, it started to work okay. I don't necessarily understand. Maybe there was some corrosion or something on the switch itself. And in the course of flipping it on and off several times, that connection has come back to life. So I don't have to understand it, but it is working. All right, turning this on. I expect that to activate. Nope, it's not. That's because this is turned off. Now when I turn it on, all right, so the bulb has come on. Let's see what happens. I don't see smoke or anything yet. Well, all right. Checking for filaments burning or anything. Yeah, okay. Well, more troubleshooting is in my future. All right. I will have to dig deeper.